Women's World 9-Ball Championship 2023, and we're here in Harrah's Casino in Atlantic City. First up today is a one-loss side match between Margaret FEFILOVA, Steyr, and Elise, QIU, and the options are very, very clear indeed. Win or go home. Your referee for this one is John Lehman. It's WPA rules, race to 7, winner breaks 1 on the spot. No 3-point rule as we're using the triangle rack. I'm Mark White, and joining me in the booth is the one and only, the flowing fountain of knowledge that is Tony Robles. Good morning, Tony.
Good morning, pal. Looking forward to another day of spectacular matches.
Yeah, what a day one we had. If today is anything like yesterday, you're looking at a very, very happy man here. One of these ladies is not going to be happy at the end of this because, Tony, it's a one-loss side match, and the winner is out. So dry break then to start after Margaret won the lag, and she's left a nice, well, not nice, but I think she can get to the edge of this, can she, Tony?
It looks like she can. It looks like she can hit the edge of the ball. Question is, can she get the cue ball past the 3 if she decides to go 2-3 rails behind the 5-8?
Yeah, I'm wondering if she can, whether it might be one of them where it's a perfect angle to cut this in the side.
She might not be able to see it at all because she looks like she's looking at the push-up option. Yep.
Ah, okay. Well spotted, Tony. You're on fire this morning. You've come out of your corner swinging.
Swinging for the fences. And Margaret might just try to bank it in front of the 3 past it. Possibly leave the cue ball behind the 2-5-8.
Yeah, remember yesterday, Margaret was 5-1 up against Cesca Centino, eventually losing Hill, the Filipino going through. And she's tried the bank.
Yeah. Played
with a modicum of safety, shall we say, just
nice
in
two-way
case.
Shot.
Elise at the table from France. She went down 7-4 to Dawn Hopkins in her first round match. So this is a must win, as we said. Expect it to be very, very tight and hardly really hard, fiercely contested, this one, Tony.
I think she's going to hit the 9.
So then the first real chance at a ball.
She might have to roll this one in, Mark, because it's going to be tough to get the cue ball past the 6 and the 3 if she's trying to go 2 rails.
Yeah, I'm sure Margaret was up very, very early this morning. Did a little session in the gym, I'm sure, as she does most days. Calls the extension, 30-second shot clock. The lady pressing all those buttons, Angela Williams, one of our referees. She's in charge of the shot clock. Each player 1 extension per rack.
Yep, nice little roll shot there. I don't see any major problems here at all. 2 to the 3, 4, 5 is in the right side of the opposite side of the 6, up table. Then 6 is easy to get to the 7.
Look at them eyes.
Laser focus.
Yeah, she's just a little bit of movement of the head there, Tony. Normally stays very, very still. I think I just detected a slight movement in the head.
And if you remember correctly, she lost the match yesterday after being up 5-1 to Centeno because of the fact that she missed a couple of two 1 balls.
Yeah. I remember the last one, she missed the long, straightish 1 ball. Overhit it, I thought, as well.
Oh, look, surprising there.
Yeah, neither player just settled just yet, but you can understand that. It's early morning. Pool players are well known for not liking early mornings. Well, we've got 64 players here from 15 countries around this lovely pool ball shaped globe, planet Earth.
keeping it simple.
Yeah, that is a little bit sloppy.
Yeah, she tried to keep it simple, but I think she overhit. I think she was trying to leave the 2 by the rail, because by leaving it on the rail, it makes it a little more difficult to play return safety. But by taking it off the rail, it gives you more options.
She needs to mind the side pocket here if she's thinking of coming off the right-hand side of this 2 ball. Yeah, that's what she's looking at, Tony. Or is she looking at sending the 2 ball down there?
Yeah, she's going to send the cue ball there, it looks like, the way she's aiming.
She's played it not very well, I don't think. There's another chance. So, safeties at the moment. Just a little bit overhit from both players.
And this shot here is almost like the equivalent of the 9 ball. It's a long shot, but it's probably going to end up being the toughest shot that she has, so she needs to really bear it down. Very nice. Just enough angle on the 4 to come across for the 5. And now that the 8 ball was moved towards the side pocket, I think it'll be easier. Get position, to take position from the 7 to the 8.
Yeah, she's got a bit of an angle. Great technique, Margaret.
No, she's a hard worker, Mark. Both her and Tyler work super hard on their games.
Is there a point at which you feel, right, it's clicked now, and now I've gone up to that next level? Is there a...
Oh, yeah.
Is there a moment like that?
Yes, and the beautiful thing about that moment when you finally achieve it is you find yourself not thinking as much as you used to. You're just letting it flow and just trusting everything. Trusting your ability 100%. It's the greatest feeling on the planet.
Mm-hmm. That's, of course, what champions are made of. Do all the hard work and then reap the rewards. Perfect on this 6 ball.
I like going 2 rails here. Coming right before the side pocket and going past that 9 ball. Oh, she went straight down. I'm surprised she did that.
Yeah, nice angle on this 7 ball though again.
I mean, she almost wound up getting stuck because of it.
She overhit it slightly, didn't she? Still okay though. Rather too much than not enough. 2 rails out back into the centre of the table for the 8 ball.
Yeah, maybe she preferred that shot because she doesn't want the slide to come into play.
Look at the left-hand English that she's putting on this ball, aiming extreme left. See the cue ball spinning up. Becomes running side, we call it. Increases the speed off the 2nd rail. Beautiful. Looking immaculate as always. Dressed in a jam-up t-shirt. Yeah, determined look on the face of FEFILOVA Steyr. In it goes. So a little bit of a nervy start from both, but Margaret comes out on top in the first one. And also going on, we have another 7 matches. And if you want to go and check out, guys, all the other tables, you can do so at tv.kazoom.com. And there is a little app that you can register, and then you can choose any match you want to.
It's pretty awesome. You can watch whatever match you want to watch.
Yeah, I like to say, watch like a pro, never miss a ball, because the options there. Go and see how you can. It costs you a little bit, of course. Go and find out how you can register. I think it's just a small monthly payment, which you can take out a month at a time or something like that, Tony. And
Pretty sure if he's not playing a match, Tyler's probably watching Margaret right now. It's her biggest supporter, obviously, and I'm pretty sure he always tries to watch every match whenever possible.
Morning, Tyler.
Yeah, if you were watching, good luck in the Derby, buddy. I think that you're playing there. And wish you the best, bro. Corner ball goes in this time. And she has a shot
Look
at
at this one ball. Look at the two. Well, only the 4 ball is a little bit out of prime position, but it's looking great, isn't it? And look where the 4 and the 5 are in association with each other. Perfect. So this first shot, key shot in this second rack. Race to 7. All matches are race to 7 in the first stage, and then when we get to stage 2, we get down, oh sorry, we race to 8. Just awkward here. Gets out the Predator. Bridge. Very important here. Stay perfectly still. Any little movement magnified. Looks like Batman, doesn't it?
Hit that great.
Yeah, wants a little nice
Hit it.
kiss. Oh, she's got it as well.
Got a little nice friendly bump there.
A little bumperoonie.
Little bumperoni.
Not sure how easy it is though, Tony, to get to the 4 from here. Oh,
she actually has a good angle. Even if she stopped the ball there and slid the cue ball across the table, the 4 is just all you have to do on the 4 is shoot a stop shot or come off the rail slightly to end up on the 5 ball. Now she's going to slide across, try to get straight or almost straight on the 4. Oh, she hit it on the thick side.
yeah.
She hit it to the outside of the pocket, and by hitting it fuller, the object ball.
Yeah,
The object ball absorbed most of the cue ball's energy, so it slowed it down, unfortunately.
hit it really thick. And I'm just wondering, Tony, the shot clock came in just as the beeps of the shot clock, the audible warning. Just wondering if that
She's going to try to run into the 9 ball, go behind it. Yep.
Well played.
Very, very nice.
A little bit disappointed though as she walks back to her chair. It was a good chance to take a 2-0 lead, and you know, only takes a decent kick here to flick the 4 in, and all of a sudden how is she using the diamond system, or what is she doing, Tony? What is she doing?
I think
mirror,
she's really, yeah, she's really looking for the same angle in, the same angle out. That's what she's looking for, just to get a better idea of where to strike that ball, which part of the rail to hit the ball to. Yeah, that's what she's looking at. And if she hits a second rail, she can stick the cue ball there, send the 4 back in front of those balls. She's going to have to hit it good. She hit half of the ball, so that's not going to help.
She hit it as badly as, or as unlucky as she could have hit it, to be honest. So Margaret breathes a sigh of relief. As we saw yesterday though, Tony, no matter what lead you have, you're never safe. And
Never
this
safe.
young lady knows.
If anyone knows, she does. She was winning 5-1 yesterday.
Both players then now have used their 30-second extension. So not much thinking time from here on in this particular rack. Oh, yeah, that's stretching. It's stretching. The amount of cue she had overhanging, and you know, it baffles me to think how many players won't learn to use the bridge.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah. I mean, I'm surprised that she missed that, and I'm pretty sure she's just as surprised, because it's not like she used a full-length stroke. She used a short stroke, which is what you're really supposed to do when you have a long bridge like that. I think she just misjudged the aim point.
but there was about almost 3 foot of Q overhanging there. Oh, and she's missed it as well.
Yeah, but she might have gotten away with it.
I don't think so, Tony.
Yeah, no, she can see the 4 to make it for sure. Question is, can she see it to hit it full? It looks like she can, because if she wanted to, now she can stick her behind the 6, but it's still kind of a risky shot if she decides to go that route, because if that 4 runs into the 7, should she decide to play safe? And that becomes a problem. See, that's a better shot. I'm pretty sure she wanted to end up a little more behind the 6, but I take this.
Yeah, that was a stand back and admire your work as the 4 ball was tracking towards the 9. She thought, I'll just stay there and have a little look at this. Thank you.
Oh, look at that.
But
little movement on the 9 ball.
Yes,
there.
exactly. Get this 9 ball moving. Remember, guys, this is 9 ball. As long as you strike. Oh, that's an unlucky kiss. And even left her an angle. I think she was going to get the 9 moving there, as you said, Tony.
I think she mishit it. I think she was trying to get the 9 ball to move.
And this will give Margaret a little bit of confidence to see that when Elise also is getting a chance, she's not taking them, so it takes the pressure off yourself a little bit.
Yeah, she stops it around there, assuming she's straight enough. I don't know. I can't tell from here.
I think she can just drop this in dead weight.
Oh, she's going to follow one rail for the 6 in the side. Had a slight angle. She couldn't stop it.
Yeah. Same shot again here. Just a little draw maybe. Just to leave herself the right angle to go down towards the 9 ball after taking this 6 in the side. Just that little bit of movement, Tony.
Just enough to attain the correct angle, yeah. I like coming off the rail and going towards the 9. Always try to go towards the ball.
Margaret, 722, Fargo. It's pretty strong.
Very strong.
In it goes then. Doubles her lead to 2, and we're going out for 2. See you in a couple of minutes. Well, total prize fund $148,000. First prize 30.
Wow, very nice break.
Oh, look at the 4 as well. Nice little clip off the 5.
Yeah, I'm not sure if she can see the 2. Corner ball, 1 ball. And as you said, the 4 ball almost got kicked in. Unfortunately, I don't think she can see the 2.
I wonder if she might push the jump or even just go for the jump. I think she's going for the jump shot. Is she?
Looks that way.
Yeah, she certainly is.
She's a great jump shot shooter.
She's got the air rush out. We're going airborne. FEFILOVA Airways. Got over it, just misjudged it slightly.
Oh wow!
Oh, lovely little bumperoonie, as you call them.
Yeah.
Stun this in.
Got a very nice bumperoni there, and I mean she could just stop the ball there. Doesn't have to do anything fancy. Secure the shot. Stop the ball there.
He hits the ball quite hard, doesn't she? Yes. More of a hitter than a stroker. That particular time anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's dangerous when you shoot a ball at that speed because if you mishit it even the slightest bit, you decrease the chances of pocketing it. Whereas if you hit it softer, it could just roll in. But she seemed pretty comfortable. She came short on that one. I think she was trying to play in the sixth one, upper right-hand corner pocket.
I'm not a gambling man, but I'm willing to put a bet that her boyfriend, Alex Montpellier, is watching.
Oh.
Morning, Alex.
Good morning if you are, buddy.
Good player himself.
Oh, he's a hell of a player and a good guy.
Yeah, runs a lovely pool room in Paris. Gay Paris. Oh, nice shot, Elise. Don't kiss off that 9 in the corner. Ooh. Watch this. Just if she'd have caught that just a slightly bit thicker.
Yeah, use a little body English there.
Yeah. It worked.
It worked.
A little bit of left-hand hip.
Yeah.
Came into that one.
Yeah, over here, she doesn't really want to apply any spin. Well, not when you're elevated like that. Overcut it.
Oh. And it's finished absolutely perfect from Margaret. Finding it tough out there at the moment. I'm just wondering what it feels like to watch your partner play a match. Is Gail
been there, done that?
Is she a player?
Yeah. Gail won the 2010 singles BCA CSI Open Championship in Vegas.
Wow.
Came in first place. You know how many players they had in the field? 402.
Wow.
She came in first. Yeah, I never forgot. I said, I never played in a tournament with that many players. I said, that's amazing.
Yeah, nice. Kept it simple there. Now just a straightforward draw shot back for the 9. I think she can just stay the right side of it.
But to answer your question, you feel helpless because you want to help, but you can't.
Were you like playing every single shot with her? In your mind, of course, I mean.
Yeah.
Just slightly had the wrong angle. Tried to pinch a little bit on the pocket, but that's about as good as she could get from where she was. Same pre-shot routine, every shot. Oh, she's overcut it.
Wow.
Is she going to come down and knock? No, she's not.
Oh,
it's
it fell.
in.
It fell.
Wow, and she
I didn't
holds
think
her
the ball was
hand
going to
up.
fall. Wow.
I mean, I don't think they apologise when they do that. They just, it's an acknowledgement that
this,
they know
look.
they were lucky. How much did she overcut that by?
And it just, look, boom.
Oh. Wow. No expression on the face, though. I wonder who's making Tyler's breakfast for him this morning. And there's Elise.
Tyler's a good cook. He's no joke. I've seen pictures of him. He's told me he's got these special recipes for steak. Supposedly his steaks are like super awesome. As a matter of fact, he's supposed to send me a recipe.
It's rare you find someone like that.
Yeah.
Well done. Gets that BK rush ready. I've got one of them now, Tony.
Oh, they break incredible.
You're going to be on the receiving end of it, mate, before we go home, I can assure you.
Corner ball didn't go in that time,
No,
Mark.
and it's going to be dry. And a shot on the 1. And the open table as well. Plenty of kissing going on. A little bit thin, hard to control the cue ball.
Yeah, I'm wondering if she can go between the 3 and the 9 and go 3 rails back to the center of the table. It looks like she might have that kind of angle.
That's what she's looking at. Doesn't want to catch the 3. Doesn't want to
Unless
get
she has a
draw.
fuller hit.
Prime example there, once again though, Tony, of concentration on the position rather than making the ball.
Yeah.
Yes, you see Margaret is splitting the distance between the two balls. When they're in line like that, you can halve the distance, pick your point on the rail. And if you hit it centre ball on that place, it must hit the one ball. Right, Tony?
Yes, sir.
Like
Well,
that.
it didn't hit it. I think she just needed a little more spin on that one.
Yeah, I don't think she had any on it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was trying to hit rail first there to bring the cue ball back downtown.
Well, it's going to be going uptown again because it's ball in hand. Come on, Elise. We want another hill, Tony.
We love our hill matches. Okay, over here, I think she needs to come between the 3 and the 4. Hit it with slightly above center with right spin. Hit it a little too low there. But I think she's fine here. She can go 2 rails here.
Yeah, if I was to say one little thing with Elise is she does overhit the ball sometimes, I think. Hits a little bit hard, Tony.
Yeah, needs to guard herself from the 5 here.
That was a nice stroke.
Very nice.
That was a really nice stroke.
Yeah, see, she had just enough speed to get past that 5, not end up on top of it or behind it. Nice angle on the 5 ball for the 6. Just slide it over a bit.
Aim low. Concentrate on pushing that cue through to that 5 ball.
Oh, she undercut it, unfortunately.
And she quit on it, though, I think,
yeah.
Tony, as well.
Almost looked like a steer, like she subconsciously steered the ball into the pocket.
At the moment, it's just one of them mornings. But it's early. It's a race to 7. You're never out of it. Winner breaks, of course. We saw yesterday, prime example of that. After we finished on here last night, Tony, I went and watched Jasmine Ocean against Karen Kaur. What a game that was. Went hill. And there was a 4-pack and a 5-pack in that game.
Wow. Who won the match?
Jasmine.
Wow.
It was hill. She missed the 8 ball and hooked Karen Kaur behind the point of the side pocket.
Wow.
And Karen tried to kick 2 rails, missed it, left ball in hand with just 8 and 9 left on the table, and Jasmine very relieved to get over the line.
Wow. We also saw how Rubelin came back and won the match yesterday.
Yeah, that was an insane match as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, she was down 5-0 against Amber Chen. Came back to hill, missed the 9 ball and banked it 2 rails in the side pocket.
Yeah, all the girls were talking about that. How it went in that side pocket, they don't know.
Look at perfect speed, perfect speed control there by Margaret.
Yeah, this is how she started off yesterday, isn't it?
Yeah.
When she went 5-0 ahead. Oh, look at that.
Somehow I get the feeling she's not going to relinquish the lead.
We'll be back in a minute, guys, to see what's going to happen next. just having a little discussion about a particular player that's playing at the moment. Her name is Katie Cool, and it's a cool name, right?
It's a cool name. Cool.
She's playing on an outer table, 4-1 down to Denise Wilkinson from New Zealand. Back to the action. Margaret breaking off leads.
Corner ball went straight in. Wow, made 3 balls on the break. Nice shot on the 1 ball. Wow. This is like almost like a dream run out here.
Oh, what a great break. There's an advert for the BK Rush.
Yeah. Going between the 6-8 here, 1 rail with low left. Even if she got straight on the 4, she's fine.
Nicely played. Probably just run this Tony off the back rail and back up a little bit.
Yeah, I think she wanted to get straighter on this, so
Yeah.
I don't know if she has an awkward angle to where it becomes difficult to get straight on the 5. So I'm trying to see if she can hit it full enough. She can hit it full enough to hit it to the outside of the pocket. She can draw the cube on a straighter line. If not, don't be surprised she even plays it in the corner. Or just shoots the 5 ball and goes 1, 2 rails around the 6. Yep, she decided to go for the corner.
Nicely played.
Well, what I love about that option is she minimizes the movement of the cue ball that way. She eliminates having to go up to the top rail and then back down.
Yeah, very important time of the match now. She's in control. Run this out, and then she'll be breaking to go on the hill.
And after the experience she went through yesterday, I highly doubt she has any intentions of relinquishing the lead that she built up to this point.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, that was a surprise.
Surprised she played it that way, to be honest.
We all have our days, Mark. We have our good days and bad days. Sometimes we miss a ball. We just don't try. We can't understand why.
Oh, a little shake of the head there. Not much emotion.
Wonder if she's going to lead the 6 by the 9.
Just,
Yep.
I was wondering.
She overhit it, though. She overhit it a bit.
I'm wondering if she decelerated on that one a little bit, Margaret.
She might go for this. She might see enough to make it to the point where she might go for it. If she doesn't, she's just going to come off the bottom rail and probably do the 6 in the long rail. And she could even bank it 1 rail.
I like that.
Yeah, very nice touch.
Containing safety.
Ooh, she hit a little too thin there, Mark. She hit a little too thin there. She meant to hit it fuller. Have you seen Elise playing the TV table before? Or do you know if this is her first time? Because that might be reason why she might be struggling a bit. We was talking about that yesterday, how important it is to have the experience of doing that.
Yeah, I think she has, but not lots of times. You know, it's if those experiences are a long way apart.
Yeah,
You know, it's difficult, right?
it is. Let me see if Margaret can go 3 rails and come before that side pocket, because if she has that awkward angle that doesn't allow her to, she might have to hit it with inside spin. Let's see. We're about to find out.
Yeah.
Came a little short on that one.
Hasn't left it easy though.
No, she might not have a choice but to either bank it or just hit the 8 ball off the long rail and just leave it on the top rail. Leave the cue ball near where the 8 is now. This is a classic example of Buddy Hall. Do whatever is easiest. The other option she has is bank the 8 ball 4 rails and leave it underneath the 9. If she can get the cue ball to the top rail. Oh, maybe she might be able to avoid the scratch, Mark.
Oh,
wow, look at that.
Great shot.
Wow. That was a fantastic bank right there. I mean, hit it with high inside. Look, high inside to get the cue ball rolling. 2 rails.
Never mind Buddy Hall. That was more Buddy Holly.
Yeah.
Peggy QIU. Not Peggy Sue. Well played.
Very nice.
Well played, Elise.
Very nice.
Yeah, she deserved that rack. So 4-1. Now, I've prepared some facts, as you know. I do this for every event. Now, did you know, Tony, Atlantic City has a history of horse diving?
Horse diving? What is horse diving?
It's, well, I'm going to tell you.
Never heard of that.
From a platform on Atlantic City's steel pier, horses and their riders would dive 40 feet straight down into a 12-foot pool of water, to the astonishment of crowds waiting below. Now, it sounds like animal cruelty, right? But there are no records of any injuries to anyone at all, other than a rider who forgot to close her eyes on the way into the water and was blinded.
That's
a nice,
crazy.
happy story, isn't it?
That is crazy.
Yeah, I've actually seen it. I've seen in old black and white movies of the riders actually diving off the high platform into water. Google it.
Wow.
Oh, well, she's got a bank. Can she bank this one ball?
Yeah.
Lost the cue ball slightly. But yeah, this
Question is, can she hold the cue ball for the 2? She has to hit it with just enough speed so that bank barely drops.
Yeah, she's got this into the
top
9. Left.
She can run into the 9 here. Just needs to make sure if she goes for the 2 in the corner and runs into the 9 to stop the cue ball there for the 4, that she doesn't end up tying up the 8-9. And maybe she can draw past it.
Yeah,
let's see.
I think she
might be able to. Yeah.
Great shot.
Very nice. Seems to be getting into a bit of a comfort zone here, Mark.
Yeah, bit of confidence. That will give her, that last rack. Momentum changes once again.
Ran into the 9 ball there. Still has a pretty decent shot in the 5. Doesn't have to do anything fancy to get on the 6.
Yeah, a little tester here. Just stroke this in. Extension cord. Give herself that little extra moment. I like that. I like the way you do that. Walking in on the line of the shot there, she's lining it up. Now keep that head down and push that carbon fibre through the cue ball. Beautiful. Just
very
like
nice,
that.
Very nice.
Now she can just stroke this in again, off the side rail, over for the 7, into the same pocket maybe. There you see the preparation. I like it, Tony.
Love it. That's a key to consistency in this game.
Do the same thing every time. Do something that's repeatable. I mean, if it goes wrong, you know what to change. Again, can just roll this in. Leave the 8 into the same pocket probably. Keep that head still, Elise. Nicely played.
Very nice, just to come off the bottom rail to shoot the 9 in the upper left-hand corner pocket.
Yeah, and after what she's been through, you know, in the last few racks, this is a good.
Yeah.
This is a good little run. Yeah, see a nice stroke again. I like it. I think she's a much better player when she's stroking the ball about rather than, you know, hitting.
I'll tell you what, when she practices with Alex, I guarantee you she gives him a hard time. She has a very nice, well-rounded game.
Great
Look at that,
shot.
hits,
Great
confidence.
clearance. In it goes. 4-2. There's a comeback. And we're going to come question, so we'll come back to that later on.
I'll think about it.
You're not avoiding.
I'll think about it.
You're not getting out of it like that. Okay, here we go. Back to the match. Nicely poised, 4-2. Makes a ball on the break. No shot on the one. Going to push out. 4-ball going in the corner, of course. It's called the wing ball. And somewhere lurking in that arena is Wing Ball John. Where is he? He's somewhere in there. Yeah, 60 seconds to think about where to push to. Where are you going to put the cue ball, Tony?
I don't know. I mean, I can't tell she can see the one. I assume she can't see it at all.
Definitely not.
Well, I always try to place a cue ball to where if my opponent can make the shot, it's almost impossible to play position. Did she let her see it? I don't think so.
No, I think she's going to get this back straight away. Didn't even think about it.
Yeah, I like kicking 2 rails here and trying to send the 1 ball towards a 5. That way I can create separation between the 1 and the 2 ball.
She can clip it.
Oh, wow, look at that. I didn't think she could.
Oh, I thought she was going to scratch off. Well, that's a little bit of a...
Let me tell you, she hit that really, really well.
Yeah, a little error of judgment there from Margaret, I think.
I didn't think she could hit the ball. I thought she had to kick.
Well, I don't remember seeing Margaret really look at it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think she had a quick look and thought, I don't want anything to do with that.
Good thing for Margaret that she can see it.
Yes, I think she can as well.
Behind the 6-9, it looks like.
Oh,
she did not mean to hit the ball that full.
Oh, this game has changed, hasn't it, all of a sudden? She was coasting at 4-0.
I've always found it crazy that anyone can scratch from that angle going towards the side because such a steep angle, you have to hit it absolutely perfect. And then whenever you do try to do something like that, you can't.
Yeah, it's a good English,
unless you're Mark White, the hustler.
A good English billiard shot, that one. Now let's see if she can start stroking that cue ball around as well, like she did in the last rack, because that was beautiful, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, this is a massive opportunity to come within 1.
Just come out somewhere. Yeah, about there, that's okay. Give yourself an angle so you can move the cue ball anywhere you want. Looks okay.
Yeah, just needs to guard herself from the 7 here. And
yeah, I like going 2 rails here, Tony.
yeah, I love going 2 rails here. I love going 2 rails here, but you want to make sure you don't end up on top of that 7 ball.
This is nice. This is nice. Striding round the table now. Look how the body language has changed. Just shows you how much this game is in the mind, Tony, as well.
Have to be in the moment. Did she hit that over? I think she overhit that a bit. No, I think she's good.
Fine.
She's good. At this moment, for as far as Margaret's concerned, she's just staying focused. She knows that what happens is in the past. She's very good at letting go of mistakes.
Yeah, I'm wondering though, there's always that little possibility of doubt entering the mind, especially after what happened to her yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, it can come back and just make you think a little bit more, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's overhit this slightly.
Yeah, she just needs to guard against the scratch in the top left-hand corner pocket.
Yep, no problem. And it goes. Good stuff then. Gets another one back.
We have a 4-3 ball game.
Let's go around the room very quickly. Jacqueline Perez, 6-1 up on Kimberly Cullen. You might remember her from our game yesterday on here against Savannah Easton. She's in danger of going out of the tournament. Sylviana Liu from Singapore, 2-1 up against Miriam Lafranchise. I don't know whether I said that right, but it sounded good. Sakura Muramatsu is level 2-2 with one of your own, Janet Atwell, a legend of American pool. Xu Qing Jiang is level 2-2 with Ka Kai-1. Chihiro Kawahara 3-2 up on Tina Volgerman, and Katie Cole in danger of going out. She's 6-2 down to Denise Wilkinson from New Zealand. Ready to break the balls then. Elise QIU trails 4-3.
Wow. Made 3 balls on the break like almost simultaneously.
Yeah, and never hit them hard really.
Yeah.
Be interested to see that one again.
Corner ball, 1 ball. Look how quickly they go in.
8 ball, 4 ball, 1 ball. And a shot on the 2.
Shot on the 2, possibly.
Pass?
No.
Yeah,
possibly play position for the. If you, assuming you can beat the scratch, play the position for the 3 in the same pocket as the 2 if you decide to shoot it in the corner.
Yeah, she's looking now, isn't she, at the. Is she cutting this in this? Is she cutting this in? No, she's playing in the corner, right? No, she is cutting it in. Yeah, I thought she was. Wants you to slow up, keep away from that rail. This is okay.
She's back in that stroke, Mark.
She's feeling good.
Considering
right?
how she started the match.
Now then, if she can stroke this one, and this will make her feel really good, then you fancy her to ring the rack. No, she didn't play it. Perhaps it didn't go.
Maybe she was playing the bank. Maybe that's what she was trying to do. She was trying to play. Maybe she was trying to play the long bank, and if she made it, she took a longer shot at the 5 ball. See?
Yeah.
I mean, unless she was just trying to put her behind the 6. See if Margaret tries to play it safe here, or she decides to go for the shot. Very nice control.
This looks a bit wide, this.
Yeah, I don't know if Margaret froze her to the point where she's unable to kick at the 3 from that side.
Needs to get a lot of spin on this, I think, even just to twist it away from the 5 to start.
Yeah, she's got a couple of things against her here, because even if she's able to hit the 3 first, there's always a chance of the cue ball coming off the rail and running into the 7 or the 9, stopping near the 3 ball. she can hit it underneath and hit it dead square, then she can send a 3-ball uptown.
She needs a lot of left-hand spin on this, I think. Oh,
wow.
Look at that for a thin snick. What a result she's had there. I don't think she meant to hit it that thin, but she'll take it. Almost missed it, Tony.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not what she meant to do, but it's sometimes you need a roll like that, Mark.
Absolutely. Has to be careful. Same problem here, Tony, of keeping the balls together.
If the 3 comes off the 7. Ooh.
Yeah, there you go. And that was the problem.
Yeah.
It was always going to carom into the, or combo into the 7, should I say.
Yeah, if the 3, I was going to say, if the 3 came off the 7 thick, it's going to stop there. But if it came off thin, then it might go to the long rail and back towards the 9.
She can have a go at this bank because she'll have a shot at the 5 ball if she gets it. And if she doesn't, she's looking at maybe being behind the 9.
I'm surprised she hit it that hard.
She's hit it too hard, isn't she? Well, she's going to be behind
she
the
didn't
5.
sell out.
Yeah, and this isn't one you really want to jump, is it? Because if you get it wrong, you're going to scratch. It's one you want to kick at.
Yeah, you got to go for this. So you get natural position on the 5 ball. You don't want to hit it too hard either. It's not necessary to hit it that hard. Because if the cue ball stays on that side of the table, you can always play the 5 ball in the lower right-hand corner pocket.
Yeah, needs a lot of English on this. Left-hand spin. Nice.
Oh, wow. Went long on her.
Too much. You just get the sense, Tony. Momentum shifted.
Yeah, this is to tie 4-4, Mark, after being down 4-0.
Jacqueline Perez has beaten Kimberly Cullen from New Zealand 7-1. Katie Cole, unfortunately, is out. Went down 7-2 to Denise Wilkinson, also from New Zealand. So 1 out, 1 in.
Wondering if she's going to play the combination here, how she feels about that.
Yeah, I think she wanted a different angle on this 5 ball to get to the other side, but now she's going to have to play the bank. Sorry, the combo.
I was about to ask you, which match are you watching?
Oh, I don't know sometimes, Tony. My mind just wanders sometimes.
Look at that speed control there, Mark.
Yeah, that's nice.
I mean, it's almost like taking ball in hand, putting it further away and lining it up dead straight for the combo. That's how good she hit that.
It's all about controlling the 6 ball here.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. She hit that too hard.
Too hard, and that has been a, you know, it's been a theme in her game where she's overhit sometimes. I'm convinced it comes down to that backswing. If that backswing's too quick, then your forward stroke is then going to be too quick as well. Yeah, and it's hard to control those shots.
It is. It is. I mean, the other possibility is she almost missed a 7 because she overcut it a bit. So I think she meant to hit it a little fuller to slow the speed of the 6 ball down, and maybe that's why she lost a 6.
Yeah, she just got a double kiss there as she tried to play the bank. That's the bank I was talking about, by the way, before. When you said, what match are you watching?
Oh.
I was looking into the future.
You were looking into the future. I should have forgot about that skill you had,
so
that you possess.
This is a huge shot now in the grand scheme of things. If she makes this, gets on the 9 and makes it.
Wow, how good did she hit that one?
Beautiful shot. And to play a shot like that after being frozen out for quite a while and going through a little bit of a poor patch, that's a great shot.
Well, that's what I mentioned earlier, that she's not going to let whatever happened previously linger. She's going to stay focused so that when she gets the opportunity, and that's why it's so important. You have to maintain that focus so that when you get another opportunity, you come prepared.
Yep, it goes in. So now 5-3 ahead, and that is a big, big shot. And we're going to be back after a minute, guys. See you soon. back, guys. It's getting interesting. Very interesting. 5-3 breaking to go on the hill then in our first match. 6 matches today we have again for you. We'll have another one-loss side coming up for you at 11 AM local time here. And it's going to be another great match. It's between Veronika Ivanovskaya and Amalia Matas, the talented Spaniard. That's coming up 11 AM soon after this one. A little way to go though.
Yeah, the 3 got tied up with the 7 there, and the 5 unfortunately stopped in front of the 1. So there's a little bit of work to be done with this rack.
Do you know what? I'm surprised she didn't open them there. On that push out, open up the 3. No?
I wouldn't do that.
No?
I wouldn't do that. I would try to figure out a way to make the 1 ball and possibly play it safe on that 3 ball. Last thing I want to do is, one thing I learned about this game, Mark, is any given player can make any given shot at any given time.
Well,
and if I end up opening that up and they make that 1 shot that 1 time and get position, I'm not going to be happy with myself that I opened up the problem.
Oh, that's a given. I was trying to get my joke in there, but I just couldn't get it in at the right time. Sorry, guys. Well, double kiss, the dreaded double kiss, the DDK as they call it in snooker. The dreaded double kiss.
Yeah, it almost looks as though she was trying to play safe at the same time break the 3-7 out, which would have been a phenomenal shot for sure.
Oh, look at this for a shot. Look at this for a shot. Oh, beautiful shot. I'm going to get my show reel pad out again.
Yeah.
That was a great shot.
That was a fantastic shot. Needs to guard herself against the double hit here, Mark.
Yeah, I don't think she I think she can cut this more. She doesn't need that. Yeah, exactly. She can cut this more.
You got to be careful, because if you're elevating the cue that much, it's very possible for you to overhit the ball when you're massing it and end up going past the 4 or level to it. Yeah. I don't know if she has enough angle to run into the 7. It's hard to tell from here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she does. She does.
All sorts of problems.
Yeah, she does.
Here, look. I like this.
Yeah.
Get that still. Get that still. Great shot. Sigh of relief.
Sigh of relief, yeah. I like her energy, man. She came short there. She might have to go down and back up. Or she has to go down and come back up. Can she leave the cue ball more or less where the 5 ball is now, and or somewhere near there? Came a little short there. She's going to have to slice this one in. Go back and forth. I love coming off the 3rd rail. About a foot after hitting it. And look how focused.
Yeah, great shot. Oh, she's caught it. Might still be okay, though. She's okay.
Look how focused Margaret is, waiting for her opportunity to pounce the table again.
Well, Elise is fighting.
Yeah. Oh, Elise has put up one hell of a fight to come back the way she did after being down 4-0 in a race of 7.
Wow. One example again, though, Tony, of that quick stroke, the too hard, you know. Lack that nice smooth acceleration through the ball, the power coming before she got to the cue ball.
And this is Margaret's opportunity to get on the hill
She's got to take this chance now.
Which is a massive advantage because she would have to win just one more rack. Oh wow! Wow! I was not expecting that at all.
Well, do you know what? What a game this is. You know, I'm talking about the game of pool in general. When we saw her yesterday morning, 5-0 up, looked like a world beater. No one could beat her. She wasn't going to miss. And now
look at this.
Oh, bit of body English again there, trying to get that cue ball to spring off. Having to use the bridge again. This could be a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah, these shots are so easy to overcut with the bridge. You have to really focus on that exact spot.
Watch the cue ball as well, coming back down. Watch the cue ball coming back down. It's got the pace, but it hasn't got the trajectory. She's okay. Just, wow. Don't bang the table, you might knock the cue ball in. Well, would you be worried now if you're a Margaret FEFILOVA fan? Or Margaret FEFILOVA herself, would you be?
No, you can never count Margaret out. Even though she made a couple of mistakes, that doesn't always mean anything. It's just as long as she's playing at the moment right now. She's not happy with herself right now. She's probably fuming now, but with the understanding that when it comes to this level of play, your emotions must be managed when you're in your chair, not when you're at the table.
But let me ask you a question. There's a counter-argument that I'm going to give you to that. Sometimes you can be too insular and too focused where you're putting yourself inside so much pressure, almost like a pressure cooker, not letting off steam.
Right.
Don't you find it's good maybe to just release a little bit of energy, show a bit of emotion occasionally, to let it out?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with showing a little bit of emotion. It's just, you know, your thought process and how you go about overcoming a mistake. If I've always asked myself, if I truly want to win, am I willing to go through whatever I have to go through in order to get that win? And if the answer is yes, then I'm ready to win.
I'll tell you something we haven't seen on the TV table yet. We've seen 2 dry breaks, I think, in what games we've seen so far, but also we haven't had a golden break, Tony.
No, I don't think we've had a single one.
No.
Yeah.
Not even a close.
Yeah.
Not even one going close.
Yeah.
I thought we nearly had one yesterday, but it was the 1 ball.
Yeah, I remember that. The 1 ball went straight. I said, "Oh no, the 9 ball isn't." It's a 1 ball, buddy. Relax, rookie. Relax.
See, completely different stroke again there from Elise. Beautiful. Bless you.
Looks like we might end up with a tie ball game here, Mark.
Good stuff. Both these players are going to give it their all because the loser. Oh, there was another one of them little quick strokes. She was quick up off the shot as well. Got to hold yourself together, Elise. Come on.
Yeah, she got out of line on the 6 ball because of it too. The fact that she hit it that full slowed down the speed of the cue ball, so she's on the wrong side of the 6.
Yeah, she needs to come with a shot here. I'll draw off the side rail here and back out into the centre of the table for the 7. Get as straight on that 7 as I can. That'll do very nicely.
That was very well executed. Now lead the cue ball by the bottom rail.
Let's have a close look at this stroke, Tony.
I'm surprised she did that.
So am I.
Yeah.
Why didn't she just hold it?
Yeah, I thought she was just going to leave it on the bottom rail. Just, you know, slide it to the bottom rail. She's gonna have to cheat the pocket now. Be careful because you see those. You see that view that we showed before. You can see the balls that are inside that pocket. It's like 3 balls. You see?
Yeah.
You don't want that ball bounce off that ball and spit it back out. It hasn't happened yet on these tables, but you just never know when something like that's gonna happen.
Wow, well played. So this then to tie things up at 5-5. Who would have thought it at 4-0 to FEFILOVA when she was flying? She was a flyer, FEFILOVA Steyr earlier on, and now we're level 5-5. All right, we're going to nip out, guys, because we need to go and get ready.
I mean, every time I speak, people say, hey, you have that New York accent. I don't know exactly what that means. But when I say forget about it, then they say, okay, I see the difference now. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that, Mark.
It's dry.
A dry break.
Left to look at the one.
See where the corner ball hit?
Easy. So why did it hit high of the corner pocket, Tony?
I think it's because she cut the 1 ball. See, when they were hitting the 1 ball before and they were hitting a dead square, that corner ball kept going in. If you notice, the cue ball went straight to the long rail on the side which she was breaking from.
Oh, this is on this this 1 ball. She maybe go into the 2. A little bit left.
Yeah, so many balls to dodge over here.
Yeah,
just so many balls to dodge.
And she's just looking a little bit on edge at the moment, Margaret.
Let's see, she's going to try to put the cue ball behind the 6-8, or is she going to try to thin it and bring the cue ball underneath the 4-5 and leave the 1 ball by the front, in front of the 6-8. Looks like she might be banking it. Oh, rail first. Wow, look at that shot, Mark. She hit that great. Hit just enough to get the cue ball to go to that side. Crafty little shot there. I like it.
I think she can see this, though, can't she? Oh, she's jumping.
She might try to make the 1 off the 3 ball there, Mark. That's what she was trying to do. She just hit the 3-2 full.
You mentioned earlier, Margaret is one of the best females with a jump cue, but today hasn't been working for her. Perhaps the batteries are running low in the air rush time.
Well, you know, I said in the beginning of the match we have our good days and bad days, right? So many times I thought for sure I'm playing the best pool I could possibly play, and then I go play a match and I play one of the worst matches I play.
Oh, this is a nice shot.
Well, did she scratch though?
Don't scratch. Oh,
wow.
Look at that. And even the rub of the green is turned in Elise's favour. Remember, she almost scratched on that 9 ball in the last rack to level things up.
Dangerously close.
Here you need the Jesus Asensio double jump. You remember that shot?
Yeah.
From Vegas?
That was a great shot.
Big fan of Jesus Asensio. Good
Me
player.
too.
Nice shot.
Very nice.
Beautiful shot. But she's left it on, Tony. This goes 3 rails.
Yeah, the 4 to the 5 is the tricky part of this rack here. And even getting on the 3 is going to be a little tricky.
Nicely checked up there, a little bit of right hand English, just held it off of that short rail.
You know, I would consider just rolling. If I can make the 3 in the corner without scratching, I would consider just rolling the cue ball on top of the 9, Just create enough separation to where I don't have to shoot over it, and then cut the 3 in the corner.
Yeah, you could see there. I was watching for that. She's steering the cue ball over into the 9. Forgot to pop the ball. That's why she hit it thin.
I don't think she needed to hit it that hard, though, to run into the 9.
Once again, it's that hitting too hard, Tony.
Yeah.
It's more of just a nice little float stroke, you know?
Whether she's going to try to draw behind the 4 or float the cue ball behind the 8. And it looks like she's going to try to go behind the 4 ball here. Or behind the 5.
It's leaked out.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if she can see the 2.
I'm pretty sure she can make it.
Oh, she's going to masse it.
Oh, she is, yeah. The only good thing there, she's got close to the rail. Now then, this is one of them shots Margaret would love to knock in now to get that confidence back.
That's right.
One thing you can guarantee, Tony, is she will never give up.
Never. Never. There's no quitting Margaret. Or Elise for that matter. I mean, look how strong she came back after being down 4-0. Look at that shot.
Straight in. It is on though, that shot, isn't it? It's one of those.
Yeah. It's a risk. It's a risky shot. She was hoping to just get past it, but she didn't, unfortunately. And she hit the center of the pocket. It's not like she undercut it or anything.
Yeah, just needed a bit of right hand spin on it or something to just widen the angle away. Also worried about going into the 8 as well, of course. Would have ruined the position on the 3. Who's getting to the hill first? Margaret in control at the moment.
Yeah, they practice so many drills like this, going back and forth as zigzag shots. She hits these shots so well.
She's well known for her videos, her training videos that she puts on YouTube. Don't want to finish straight on this though. She's perfect.
I mean, you can't hit any better than that.
No, it's perfect. That's why you practice those drills. Has she got an angle? No, she hasn't. She's going to have to come short side on the 7.
I don't think she was trying to end up with an angle. I think that's what she ended up where she wanted to be. Because her intention all along, I think, was to shoot the 8 ball in the low right-hand corner pocket. And which makes sense because she's minimizing the movement of the cue ball.
So now, surely.
Look, it looks like she might be going to the upper right-hand corner pocket. Yeah, I'm surprised she did that. I thought she had enough angle where she could have killed the cue ball, but I don't know. Maybe she didn't.
I think she hit it too thick, and she was trying to go hit this rail and go back up a little bit towards the 8 ball. Now she's left herself a little bit far from it.
I mean, maybe not. She overcut the ball. I don't know if you noticed. She almost missed the 7. She overcut the 7. I think that's why she lost the cue ball a bit there. But she knocked the 6 in similar to this one earlier, and she stunned it again.
Beautiful. Right when it matters.
That was a fantastic shot. And this to get on the hill.
Sometimes you have to win scrappy matches and dig very, very deep. And that's what makes champions.
True.
They're the ones that can win
Absolutely
when they're not playing their best. And it kind of gives you a confidence, you know, in itself, winning those matches, Tony, because, you know, you can sort of think, right, if I'm not playing my best, at least I know I've got that fighting spirit that I can dig as deep as I need to come back and win this. And don't, you know, let's not lose sight of the fact this is a world championship.
Yeah.
These are the things that when you start out playing, you all want to be a world champion, right? Because you want to be the best, yes?
Mm-hmm.
So here she is now in this arena. She's facing, if she loses this match, she's out.
Yeah.
And she's got to wait another year.
Yeah. That's why I tell people that tournaments are a lot tougher than gambling, because in gambling you could lose 5 sets in a row. You can play all day long as you have the money. But if you're trying to win the world championship and you're out, like you said, you have to wait one more year before you get to play in the world championship.
She's made a ball and she's got a thin cut on this one ball. Whether she wants to take it on or not, I don't know. Can she get through to it, Tony?
I can't tell from here. So close to the 9 ball. Look, see from here, it looks like it goes.
Yeah, it looks like there's a big gap between them.
But she might go for a bank here or try to leave the cue ball behind, not to make the bank. If she doesn't feel comfortable going off that 8 ball and getting on the 2, she could always try to bank it and have the cue ball run into the 8 and have the 1 go in front of the 5-6.
I think you've got to go for this, especially with that 8 ball there. It's a stopper to leave you perfect on the 2.
Yeah, if you can run into the 8 ball, like pretty much dead square, then yes, absolutely. If you're going to hit part of the 8 ball, no. And she hit that so good.
Yeah, worth the risk. And a brave shot to go for. And now, you've got to say, look at this, Tony. It's a series of little stop shots.
Yeah, pretty much. She doesn't need to. She's not required to move the cue ball much at this point.
The cue ball's not going to make a lot of air miles, put it that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think she got a little straighter on the 2 than the 4 than she wanted to. So she might be forced to play the 5 ball in the lower right-hand corner pocket.
Gone a little bit far, did she?
No, she's good there.
She's good. Just to remind you, coming up next is Amalia Matas of Spain against Germany's Veronika Ivanovskaya, who now lives in South Africa. So she's come a long way as well to play in this tournament. Very, very good player. She was once the highest finishing woman, I believe, at the World Championships in London. Good player. Great fundamentals as well. Three more balls to focus on. Tentative. It's in though, and Elise QIU is wondering, well, she knows already, I think she's not going to get back to the table. She'll have to wait another year.
Yeah, and way to hang in there for Margaret. Despite the fact that she didn't bring her A game today, she just stayed focused, determined, and came up with a fantastic shot on that one ball off the 8 to play position for the 2 and run out for this match.
Yeah, both players have fought very, very hard.
Yes.
And I think, though, the overall worthy winner is Margaret FEFILOVA, and we'll be back very, very soon with that next game. Guys, don't forget Veronica Ivanovskaya against Amalia Matas. That's coming up next. Tony Robles, thank you so much. I've been Mark White, and I'll see you soon. Take care.